Standard operating procedures are a written guideline for the day-to-day activities within your facility. So the implementation of the standard operating procedures is a complex operation. It is a living, breathing document that changes quite often. You're always adding and editing throughout the life of that document. Document has to be placed on the shelf and accessible to all your staff. So the best method of implementation is an extensive training period for your staff. When they start, they're not only going to get training on their employee handbook and their actual position, but they're going to be trained on the standard operating procedures. So your standard operating procedures are not just how to trim or transplant cannabis plant, but it's also going to include items in there, what to do in case of emergency. So the training of your staff is extensive on your standard operating procedures. And then thereafter, a yearly training for your staff is the best method for keeping everybody up to speed. Now, because the standard operating procedures is on the shelf, it is the responsibility of the staff to know 100% of the information that's in that document. And just by putting it on the shelf in one location proves that you've already been very organized as a management team, because the challenge is to consolidate a lot of information from multiple different positions and departments in your facility and bring them into one living, breathing document. And that's the best way to keep track of your current set of standard operating procedures. So as you are developing those, you are going to quickly develop a standard operating procedure, put it on the shelf, implement it, see if it works appropriately before you make that document final. For us and the Denver Consulting Group, we are a part of DANK, a successful dispensary and cultivation facility. So whenever we are faced with new standard operating procedures or a new regulated code from Marijuana Enforcement Division, we roll that out quickly at DANK and make sure that it is working smoothly. For instance, a change in the labeling requirements requires a redesign of the label. Well, before we disseminate that information to all our Denver Consulting Group clients, we make sure that it's working smoothly at DANK before the rollout.